What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Trading with Easy in the Oracle. Now, it is Thursday, June 11, 2026. The message I want to give you guys today, this is the recap video for today. The message I want to give you guys today is learn to take a loss. Now, I've been on a 2.5 winning streak, right? 2.5 week winning streak. And today was a very strange day. The market was really rough. Price action was bad. I took more trades than I was supposed to take. And I violated my strategy. I violated a whole lot of things in this market today. And one of the things that I need to work on with myself is learning how to take a loss. I've been on a 2.5 week winning streak. So I've been winning every day. So taking a loss should have been okay, right? So I took 5 trades. I took 3 winners and 2 losses, but I took the last trade that I took was a winner. But I shouldn't have took the trade. I should have sat on my hands and took the loss. So what we did was we looked at the 9 a.m. Central Time candle, which that's my strategy. My strategy is real simple. 9 a.m. Central Time candle. We look for a wick and then look for continuation or reversal. And we get in the trade and get a piece of the pie. Basically, that's our strategy, right? Or we look at the 15-minute orb for confluences, right? For information. We don't necessarily trade the orb, but we look at the orb as a confluence. Okay. So with all that said, one of the things that you have to learn and one of the things that I have to work on with myself is taking a loss. It should have been no way I should have took 5 trades. My strategy is 1 to 3 trades. If I take 2 back-to-back losses, I should be done for the day. But psychology today for me went out the window, and that's not a good thing. I need to work with myself. Even though I've been on a 2.5 week winning streak, it doesn't matter. I should be able to take a loss and be done with it. And my losses should not be greater than my wins. So the 2 wins that I took was kind of small, but my loss was really big. So I should have just sat on my hand, and it wasn't a big loss. But when you average out the 2 wins versus the loss, I should have been fine, even though it still would have been a red day. So with all that said, I would preach to anybody, and it's a learning experience for me, and this psychology that has to be ongoing for myself, that you have to learn to take a loss and be good with it. And I think that for me is something that I have to work with myself, and something that it's an ongoing thing. Listen, today it was just chaotic, right? Price action was bad. I mean, I took loans, I took shorts. I mean, just all over the place with trading today. So let's talk about the market for a second. All right, so this is the market. This is the hourly chart. As you could tell, the hourly chart, this market been in a hourly consolidation. And the crazy thing about it is we actually identified this, when we started trading. Well, right after we started losing some trades, we identified that this was in a 1-hour consolidation. So when we looked at it, like, wow, this has been in a consolidation since 2 a.m. to 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning. It has been going up and down right in this box area, right? Yes, we've hit the daily low and we was on the upward trend. And then we went into a strict consolidation. So my plan of thought was, and I got the Fibonacci on the previous hourly the daily candle. So I got the Fibonacci on the previous daily candle. And this is one of the things that I always talk about is put the Fibonacci on the previous daily candle to kind of give you guidance and the little confluences on if we're going to retrace the previous daily candle, or we go get a continuation. So that's why one of the reasons why I like to put the Fibonacci on the previous daily candle. So and right now we still live as of me recording this video. So our 9 o'clock candle, which is this candle. Now, if you look at this candle, it look pretty big, right? But this didn't start until maybe 45 minutes after the session after the 9 o'clock candle was formed. Now, here it is, right? This is the 8:45 candle. This is the 9 a.m. candle. So the 9 a.m. candle shot straight up. As you can see, it shot straight up right here. The 9 a.m. candle shot straight up almost at the 78.6. And this is the 61.8. So my whole plan of thought was if it goes above the 61.8, it's considered a long in my book. So I attempted to take some loans here and my target was the top of the zone up here, right, which is the previous daily high. So that was my ultimate goal. But what happened was it went up to a certain point, right, and it kind of matched up with some of this stuff that happened yesterday, and it comes straight down. Okay, so at this point, I drew my box. As you can see, my box here as we've been consolidate. So after it dropped past the 50% Fibonacci, right, then I'm thinking about, okay, this may be a short. But I took a short, right? And as you can see, yes, this candle is red. I took a short right here about the 930 candle. But what happened? I got stopped out because this candle went way up and it tapped to 61.8. I got into a short in this area right here, and it went up all the way to the 61.8. So I took another loss. Then I attempted to take another short because I'm short biased at this point, and I took another loss because I took a short right below. I took a short right in this area right here, and I got stopped out again as it went up and hit the 50% Fibonacci. Like I always talk about that, I'm copy trading, so my stop losses is a little. It gives it a little distance, but getting stopped out in this area was pretty rough. Okay. At this point, I should have took my losses and I should be done for the day. We identified that we are in an hourly consolidation. Okay, we identified that we was in an hourly consolidation. This should have been a 3-trade done, take the loss, close the computer, done for the day. Well, my psychology went out the window because I was like, man, this is crazy. This market is coming down. So what did I do? I got back in the trade right at the weekly low. Okay, this is the weekly low. Yeah, this is gonna be the weekly low. I got back in the trade at the weekly low, and I put my stop loss at the 23 point. I'm sorry, I put my take profit at the 23.6, and I rolled this puppy down, and I recovered all my gains and everything like that. And I ended up green for the day. Okay, I ended up green for the day, but this is not the point. The point is that I went beyond my strategy, my structure. I went beyond my 3 trades a day. And some of you guys may ask the question, well, it's not set in stone. Well, in order for me to progress and to get better at this game, I need to stick to strict rules, right? And once you violate your rules, then in your mind, when the psychology hits you, you would think that you can always violate your rules. And that's one of the things that I'm kind of disappointed in myself, even though my winning streak is still going on. It doesn't matter that my winning streak is going on. What matters is that I violated my rules, and I shouldn't have done that, even though I saw opportunity. But it doesn't matter. 5 trades when I'm only supposed to take 2 to 3 trades, right? Maybe 1 to 3 trades. And not only did I violate that, but I was taking loans. I took a short, I took a long, I took a short. Listen, out of control at that point, right? Because at this point, my bias changed multiple times. So what I should have done, I should have waited. I should have stopped. I should have looked at the in my box area right here and seen that we are in a hourly consolidation. And the price action of today's session is a mess. It's no way that you can, trade this kind of stuff. So for me, yes, I ended up, I would say lucky enough to take a trade and to get it, to take that trade and go all the way down to the 23.6, which that was my take profit. And I ended up regaining regaining my wins and stuff like that. But it's the point of that if you want to become a professional day trader, if you want to be in this game, right? You have to understand that you have to take losses along with the wins. Now, one of the best things that we've learned, right? We look and identify certain aspects of the market, such as consolidation, using the Fibonacci, drawing a box and saying, hey, listen, if it breaks out of our box, we would take the trade. Those type of things that help us on our trading journey. But if you look at this, and this is a 15-minute chart, this is a mess. Long wick, small bodies. Look at these long, I mean, this 30, 40 point wicks up and down, stuff like that. It's no way that with this nasty price action that you can win in this game. Not today, right? We don't have no clear direction right now. It's no clear direction since 2 a.m. in the morning. Matter of fact, you can go all the way back to Asian and the first part of London. We have no direction in this market. It has been a full consolidation from the beginning to the end right here. And listen, as of me recording this, it's about 12 p.m. and we are definitely still in consolidation. So at this point, shame on me for not taking a loss, even though I repeat myself in this video that yes, I got my wins. All my losses was eliminated today. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I violated my strategy. We should have identified this clearly. It's probably shouldn't have been a no trade day. This is a mess. This is a clusterfuck. There's no way that you could, trade this type of price action. You have no upward trend, no downward trend. This is a mess of consolidation, and there's no way that any trader, unless you're a scalper, should take these trades. And we did. We tried. We lost a few. I won a few. I got my gains back, but overall, kind of disappointed at myself. I got to do better. I got to try better. I got to be better. I got to stick to my strategy. One of the things I would always stress: stick to your strategy, and everything else will fall in place. Listen, if you want to see us live trade every day, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. This is Eric. We're going to see y'all guys on the next video. Peace.